stupid. So, once again, this is Busoy and Chrissy. We are back to review cards from the latest set of One Piece card game, which is...
OP07, 500 years into the future.
Yeah! And although it's a bit late, we're sorry. It's a bit late, but I think it's better this way because now we have already seen some of these cards show play, and they should be seeing more play in the future.
In the future, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we won't be reviewing the full set. We
only
have
the cards that we think
that
we think and that have
impact
shown
the game.
Impact already.
Yes. So of course, even though some of these cards have not really seen that much play, we will still review the leaders, and we will have some honorable mentions.
Okay, so we'll start with the leaders first.
We'll start with the leaders. So first up on our list is gonna be
Vegapunk.
Dr. Vegapunk himself, Egghead. Vegapunk, what can you say about this leader, Chrissy?
So we'll read the effects first. So Vegapunk has 2 life. It's the only leader in the game right now that has 2 life.
Yes,
So,
it is the only leader in the game.
So it's yellow, mono yellow. This leader can't attack. And activate main once per turn, pay 1, select up to 1 egghead type card with cost 5 or less from your hand and play it, or add it to the top of your life cards face up. So I think the big one here, big takeaway is that you could play the cards right away instead of putting them into
your life.
Spoiler alert, so most of the yellow cards in this set have triggers.
Ooh.
Like most of the egghead
Spicy.
cards have triggers, so it should be relevant by putting them to your life because you're behind always.
You're behind in
actually.
life. Yeah.
But sadly, Vegapunk is not seeing that much play.
Yeah, I think it's because he was just printed now, so hopefully in the future,
Maybe more
there will
support.
be more support cards for Egghead or Scientist.
Usually, One Piece does that.
They do. They do that a lot. So some of the decks that has been seeing play right now, especially some old cards, give or take, we have Rob Lucci,
Yes,
the
yes.
one from OP03. So they haven't been playing his cards
like
even since his
release.
no,
right?
they did play him for a bit during
Because,
OP04 to
bec-
counter Whitebeard.
Yes.
But
That's what I
afterwards, he just disappeared. So we might see the same thing for Vegapunk. Hopefully we will see the same thing for him.
In the next set, they have some leaks about Onami being an egghead leader. So it might be relevant.
Wait, why would Onami be an Egghead leader?
I don't know.
She's from Wano. Okay. We'll see.
Nami.
We'll see.
Basta,
Nami
there's
Nami herself.
Nami leader that is egghead type.
Okay.
So,
I can see that happening.
Maybe that will push the egghead archetype further.
But it's very spicy though, Vegapunk's ability. For me, I think the takeaway for this is the fact that he himself can't attack.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest downside.
That's the biggest downside because I would say the deck is good, the cards are good, but you're just not able to get that right timing for the attacks, especially because you're lacking one
they
attacker.
fixed Vegapunk because you could only add egghead type cards.
Yeah, that's
So
also true.
it would be broken if you could like put Beach on top, right? Or Brole or something better. That's why it's very underwhelming right now.
Very underwhelming, yeah. So the next card that we're gonna see is yeah.
This one you like this one.
This one I like. He's not seeing a lot of play. There was one time that he won in a standard battle, I believe, but other than that, nah.
So what does
So
Foxy
the next leader we have here is Foxy from Foxy Pirates. The ability of Foxy is when attacking, Dawn -3. If you have 3 or more Foxy Pirate type characters, select your opponent's rested leader and up to 1 character
Oh,
card.
you could two?
Yes, it's 2.
I thought it was just one.
No, it's 2. That's why when I playtest him with the other guys, like, wait, you can do that? Yes, it says 1 leader and 1 character.
Ooh.
The selected cards will not become active in your opponent's next refresh phase.
So I think they just misread it, or maybe I think based on the archetype on the set, most of their attacks is very underwhelming. Most of them have
the
pay
characters
power.
themselves aren't that good.
Yes.
So you need to keep on using the Foxy ability to be able to maintain the board state properly.
I see.
But the hard part is it doesn't have hard removal.
Oh, really? Yes.
Yes.
I think
So that's the issue with the deck right now.
I think that's the issue with purple right now, because they don't have like very efficient removals. Like
Yes, that is true. They don't have efficient removals. It's always a 3 or 2 for 1.
yeah, but it costs
Yeah,
a lot.
it costs
or
a lot,
The downside
and
is
it
a lot.
puts you behind.
Yes, it's too
Yeah.
much.
It's too much. So they need to make a way to be able to balance this out in the future.
Yeah, I think so.
So for right now, I believe the one of the colors that is least played is purple.
Yes, purple. Indeed.
So it needs to see some action next set.
Maybe we'll see. We'll
Yeah.
see. Next up.
And the next card we have here is going to be
Oh, dragon.
Monkey D Dragon.
So
Take it away, Chris.
dragon is a mono red leader.
Mm-hmm.
Rev army type. So this one is relevant. The
Mhm,
type
yeah.
card type is
The
actually
card type
relevant.
is actually relevant.
So his effect is activate main once per turn. Give up to 2 total of your currently given Dawn cards to one of your characters. So basically, the attached 2 Dawns you can transfer it to another character, only a character.
To a single card.
Mhm.
Yes.
So it's quite different from the mono red Luffy,
Mhm.
because Luffy does attach a Dawn rested, then attach it to him, right?
Yeah, to him.
So this one, Dragon basically assists
Assist everyone on the board.
It's relevant actually because, as I said, Rev Army,
Mhm.
you have Karasu, the big,
Yes,
the big card,
the big card
in the deck.
in the deck.
It's
It's basically
Karasu.
Karasu.
Yes.
And of course, we can't forget the deck enabler. It's Ivankov.
Yes, the Ivankov, the new Ivankov.
Ivankov.
Is,
Yeah,
The-
it's really good because it just fills up your board like, very fast, very fast.
indeed.
And with the attached to Dawn,
Mm.
it can make Bello Betty attack. The 1-cost searcher.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, I
Gives
remember.
room for Bello
I
Betty
played
to attack.
I played versus Karuru with this one last week.
Mhm.
It's actually really scary.
Yeah, it's fast.
Mm.
It's really fast. But it's not fast enough to beat the
Mhm.
control decks of the set.
Yes.
Yes. So,
Especially the next one.
yeah, especially the next one.
Yes.
Oh my god, look at
Let's
that.
go!
Let's go! Boa Hancock parallel.
It's the AA leader.
It's the AA leader. So
Ah.
if you guys have noticed, we are featuring the AA leaders
Yeah.
for the set. It looks better. It just looks better.
Yeah, it-
in general. So
Actually, I don't like the family type arts of the AA leader.
yeah.
But this one is an exception.
Yes, this
Always
one is
an exception.
Always an exception for Boa.
Yes.
I believe they started this art style for AA leaders on set
OP07.
4, yeah.
Mm-mm.
Because when they released Dofi.
Yes.
Correct. So Boa Hancock, once per turn, during your turn, this effect can be activated when a character is removed from the field by your effect. If you have 5 or less cards in your hand, draw 1 card.
So basically, it says that if
Mhm.
anything will be removed from the field by your effect,
Mhm.
you draw a card.
Yes, that is true. So
Mhm.
so it's really more of a card advantage.
Yes.
That's really what happens because by removing characters from the field, you're putting 1 card in your hand. So
Mhm.
you need to be able to properly distinguish if you have 5 cards or not.
Mhm.
And then here comes the removal.
Yes.
So some of the removal cards that they're running is the 7 drop, or
Yeah,
was it
Gravity
6?
Blade.
Gravity Blade.
Gravity
Yeah,
Blade.
they're running Gravity Blade. They're also running Sanzen Sekai.
Red Rock.
Yeah, and Red Rock.
Actually, this is the deck that I played last week. I went 3-1
Mhm.
with this deck.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Nice.
It's really, the deck is really good, but there's something like
There's
lacking
something missing.
Mm.
So, which would you prefer over the Doflamingo or this one?
Actually,
They're
Boa,
quite different. They're quite
it's
different for
actually
sure.
different because the way I build my Boa Hancock list,
Mm-hmm.
if you want it, I could share it here, the
Mhm.
list. But the way I built it is, it's a control deck. So
Mhm.
it's not a 7 Warlord
It's
deck.
not a 7
Mhm.
Warlord, I see. Because some of the guys who are playing around with the deck, they just transferred their 7 Warlord cards over to the
Yeah.
deck and then
But I
added some
didn't.
of the removal events.
So,
So instead of a bit aggressive, it's more on
it's a more
control.
of control because you get value by playing bouncing stuff, right?
Mhm.
So not just your opponent's
Your
stuff,
opponents, but your
yours.
cards.
So imagine the 2 cost pudding.
Mhm. Yeah, the 2
The,
cost pudding.
the 2 cost pudding, its effect is once on the field you can return it to
You
your
can
hand.
return it to your hand.
So once
yeah.
it returns to your hand, you draw a card.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
I
it's
see.
too good because
I
it's
see what you're
2K
doing.
counter.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
2K
so you have
counter.
that,
I
and you
remember.
have law.
And you have law.
Because law enters the battlefield, you could bounce him to your hand. If the opponent has
yeah,
6
yeah.
cards,
Yeah, 6 cards.
you draw again.
Yeah.
So the deck is really good at what do you call this? In Bisaya, it's hilabtunon yung deck.
So it's
So-
it's very good with messing with your opponent's
yes,
deck
yes.
or
It's,
their field.
It's a hard tempo deck,
Mm-hmm.
more like Merfolk, I guess. No. Spirits in Magic.
Okay.
It just messes with the board. You have so much advantage.
Mm-hmm.
It's really it's that good, but I think it has
It's still
it can't
a bit-
keep up more.
It can't keep up
Mm-mm.
with the next card that we're gonna show.
Yes, especially this one.
Especially this one.
Mm-hmm.
Rob Lucci.
You just saw you follow us on you follow the page.
Mm-hmm.
Yves won the won yesterday meetup battle. And today's standard showdown with this deck.
Yes, with this deck.
This deck is really good.
It's really good.
Mm.
Really, really good.
really good. So,
They have a lot of cards that
Yeah.
are... God.
so I'm gonna read this. In
Mhm.
fact, Rob Lucci is a CP0. It's all the leaders here in this set is monocolored.
Yeah, they're monocolor.
So it's black. When attacking, you may trash 2 cards from the top of your deck and give up to one of your opponent's characters minus 1 cost during this turn. So, as usual,
The leader effect is kind of meh.
yeah,
it's
but-
kind of meh.
but the whole deck is just it's just glued to that effect.
It's glued to the effect.
Mm.
The milling of cards. My God.
Which is like I think the first Rob Lucci leader lacks, right?
Yeah.
Because you need to discard.
Because you need to discard.
But since your hand cards will be disrupted,
Mhm.
you will lose like
you will
advantage.
lose advantage.
Mm-mm.
You can't block most of the attacks. It's basically the Rob Lucci previous to this one is more on a finisher
Yes,
rather
it's a finisher.
than being just there on the board.
Mm.
This one, it's very annoying. It's like a
Yeah.
stage.
Yeah,
It's like a stage that attacks.
that attacks 5k.
Yes.
The
So
deck is I played it. I played one in my matches today. It's
Mhm.
actually like hard to keep up.
yeah, because every single turn, they just remove your characters.
Yeah, if the draws are there, it's
Mhm.
really good.
So they have some of the value cards coming from
Yes.
EBO1. They have the Spandine.
Spandine.
They have Spandine. They have Gecko Moria.
Mm-hmm.
They have, of course, the 9 drops to see that was released in
Yeah.
the set.
We will review that
yeah,
card
we'll review
later.
that card later.
Mhm.
It's just really good.
Yeah.
But once again, it's not as good as the next
Yes.
the next card.
So
this.
this one is the best leader in the set and one of the best leaders in the game right now.
Yes, it's probably around S tier right now.
yes. I would say it is S tier, one of the decks to beat right now.
Because it's just so good.
Mm-mm.
So,
yeah,
The card is Jewelry Bonnie, the
Mhm.
leader. So the effect is on your opponent's attack once per turn, pay 1. Rest up to one of your opponent's leader or character cards.
So when you attack versus her, you're
Mhm.
basically -1 attacker.
Yes.
It's that good.
It's that good.
Yeah, we can't stress it.
We
We can't
can't
stress
stretch-
it enough.
We can stress
It's
it.
that
It's
good.
that good. Opponent's leader
Or
or character cards.
yes.
So imagine your Katakuri. You play Big Mom 10.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I'm gonna have Big Mom 10. I'm gonna have my Katakuri swing later. Gonna save Tendon for another Big Mom play.
And then you can't attack with one.
Yeah, you can attack with one.
If you attack with your big mom 10 first, he will just rest your leader.
Yeah.
Now you can look
now you
at
can-
the life.
Yes.
It's that good.
It's that
And
good.
to think that she does it on the opponent's turn.
Opponent's turn.
So when when the turn comes back to the Bonnie player, you
You basically have arrested
Yeah.
character or
or blocker,
blocker.
which I have seen one of the Bonnie players did in the matches a while ago, and then
It's just
they
painful.
play Dofi 10.
Mhm.
The rested ones will be like stroked for one turn. The other Bonnie that
The
we
other
will
Bonnie.
review later,
Mhm.
that's the same.
That's the same. that's
This
correct.
one is the deck to beat. One of the
Mhm.
decks to beat, actually.
Yes.
So if you have actually the deck has most of the old cards, right?
Yeah, it
Actually,
has. It
it's
has.
actually amazing. It's actually cheap.
It's actually very cheap because you
Mm-mm.
just need the ST, some of
green
the
one.
ST pieces, yeah,
Then,
and then
Dofi parts.
Dofi parts, yeah, Doflamingo parts. It's really good.
Mm-mm.
And if you're on a budget and you want an S tier deck,
This one,
is the deck to go.
This one,
Is
this
the
one.
deck to go.
yes, it's we can't stress it enough. Though. It's
Yes.
that good
It's just good.
because of the cards that they run.
Mhm.
That's like it's like weaved like it's like
Yeah.
chain,
They support each other
yes.
like a lot.
and they support each other really good.
So, I mean, you could say, yeah, I can just remove those cards, but wait till you see the next card I play.
Yeah.
And the next one after that. So, it's just...
Actually, the leader effect is one that is really annoying
Yeah.
to play against because
The leader effect itself is annoying, and the
Mm.
cards that they run are also annoying.
so we'll start with the next one we'll
Mhm.
review is the honorable mentions on the set, right?
Wait, I think we're gonna go with the SRs first.
Why? Oh, right.
Yeah, we're gonna
we
go-
go with the rares, I think. Go with the rares first.
Okay, yeah. We can go for the rares.
Okay,
So, we have 6 cards for our rares that we believe will be seeing a lot of play in the near future. And one of those cards is Ein. So, Ein is a 7-drop, 6,000 power character. It's a film or Neo-Navy type.
Mhm.
And the effect is on play, set the power of up to one of your opponent's characters to 0 during this turn.
So I have a question though.
Mhm.
Can Tashigi search for that?
Tashigi.
The one blue, the one cost blue.
One
because
cost
it's a
blue. What
navy.
does Tashigi? No, it's Neo Navy.
So it's different.
It's different.
So,
So,
just like
Kuzan,
Kuzan 10,
former Navy.
it doesn't count.
Yeah, it doesn't count.
Oh.
So she can't search for her.
Okay.
So she actually belongs in the film
archetype.
archetype because Neo Navy. The only other Neo Navy card is, what's his name again? Zephyr.
Zephyr, the
So
purple.
yeah, Zeph, and the other card, the bamboo guy from the film. Forgot his name. He's a ninja. So what they do is they're actually
I
former
remember it.
navies.
That's
Yeah.
the 4 cost 6K.
Yeah, that one, the vanilla one.
That was a navy.
Neo Navy.
Oh.
Yeah, so they're actually the only Neo Navy cards in this game. So they're not gonna see a lot of play in their
Mm.
own archetype, but in film,
Maybe.
maybe.
Because I think with this one,
Mm-hmm.
you play this one, then you attack with the red purple Uta. I think you could KO one something after that.
No, red purple Uta.
Minuses.
Minuses.
2K.
Yeah.
Oh.
So if you're gonna have, let's say, a Robin,
Oh yeah,
Or
right,
you're
right,
gonna
right.
have-
Robin.
yeah.
Robin is the combo with this card. I
so
forgot.
there's a lot of removals from
Red.
the film Red.
Mm.
So we might see a lot of play from her. They have insisted in placing her in the RP law deck,
Yes, but
but
it's
they
really bad.
Yeah, Ace 7 is better.
The SR Ace from OP02 is better than this card.
Yeah,
But,
but
maybe,
it is
maybe.
a rare, so
It,
I mean,
it has potential.
it has potential. And the next card that we're gonna review is Baccarat.
This one's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So Baccarat is a 3-cost 4K power.
Mm-hmm.
It's obviously red. It's film again and Grand Tesoro type. It's a blocker. And on your opponent's attack, once per turn, you may trash one card from your hand. Up to one of your leader or character cards gains 2k power during this battle. So, again, film.
Yeah, it's another film card. This is actually from the One Piece Gold film, where Grand Tesoro was their main villain.
The villain. Okay.
Yeah.
It's, I think, the leader they're lacking is a red-green film leader, right?
Yeah.
There
is no green film.
Like film.
Wait, yeah.
Film.
There's a film
centric
archetype for green
Like
and
Uta.
red and purple.
Uta
But
has
it's
is
still
but
red and purple, right?
red and green. I think they don't have it.
They
yet.
don't have it yet.
Baccarat is an interesting interesting card because she turns your dead cards into
2K
blockers. Yeah, 2K
Yeah.
block.
So
2K
basically, she blocks twice.
yeah, it's
in
actually
in that sense, it blocks
you
twice.
will see this. What I'm going to say is you will see this card a lot next time.
Yeah,
You
we
will
will be
see-
seeing this card a
You will
lot.
see this card a lot next time because of one deck that is really good right now.
Is that the revolutionary Sabo?
Yes,
Yellow,
Sabo.
red,
Red,
yellow
black,
Sabo?
red black.
Red
Oh, I thought it was red black.
Okay,
So the next one
off
is...
to our next card.
Oh, this one
yeah.
is good. This one's good.
This card is stonks.
Mm.
This card is stonks. So we have here Frankie. He is a 4-drop 5k power, Egghead, and Straw Hat crew. I mean, what cards run yellow that are Egghead and Straw Hat? None comes to mind, right?
None. Vegapunk's bad.
Vegapunk's bad. So where did they run this deck?
NL.
NL. Yes.
Really that good in NL.
The trigger is just so good.
Aside from the trigger, it's 2k counter.
Yes, it's a 2k counter and it's a 5,000 power
Yes.
card.
It's like, it's the better Satori.
Yeah, it's the better Satori.
Because Satori makes you discard one card,
Mhm.
but this card,
This
you draw
card-
one.
It draws you one and it goes to the field and it heals your life.
Huh? What?
If you have one or less... Oh, sorry.
No.
If
just
you have
play.
one or less, you just play. Okay, sorry. My bad.
But if you're an L, this
But if
is
you're
your
an
last
L-
card, you heal.
Yeah, you heal. So, it's just so much value.
Yes, Eric, we will eat
Yes,
later.
Eric. we will eat later.
But I'm sad right now because I don't have this
It's on demand. It's really on demand because one of the S tier decks right
Yes.
now is really yellow.
Mm,
Yellow is just so good, so much value. Ever since it was released, it hasn't been toppled down.
Yes. Maybe it was tier like
The
A.
lowest thing, lowest ranking is probably A.
It
So,
never went down.
Never
like,
went down. So, yeah, such value cards. Hello, Carl. Good evening.
Hey Carlo.
Hey,
So
Carl.
you wanna make me
You-
talk, Carlo?
you wanna play One Piece now, Carl?
So next one. Oh, this one. I like this one.
Mm.
So Ace, the blue one. So 5 cost, 6k power, and 1k counter. Whitebeard Pirates. Interesting typing,
Interesting
right?
typing.
Because
Blue,
and red.
white beard.
Because usually the previous Whitebeard cards are
red.
Red.
So is this gonna be a
Actually,
blue, red,
Yeah,
white beard?
Yeah, Marco. I'm interested
Yeah,
in this one.
we might
And
see.
it was spoiled,
Mhm.
but we don't have the effects yet.
Yeah, we don't have the effect, so
So this one is a blocker, and on play, you draw 2 cards and place 2 cards from your hand at the top or bottom of your deck in any order. So basically, if you play
Magic.
Wise or
Wise, yeah.
I think almost all of the games have this effect. This is
Yeah.
called the brainstorm
effect. Yes.
We finally have a brainstorm card in One Piece right now, and this is card. It's actually that good because it's a blocker, and finally there is a brainstorm card in One Piece.
Yes. So it's one step closer, guys. One
Yes.
step closer.
The decks that are currently using it right now are the Warlord, Warlord
yeah.
decks.
Doflamingo deck.
Doflamingo, and I played actually this one in Boa. Queen.
I think you can play this card in
Marco. Queen
No,
is actually
no.
using this one.
I think you can also run it. Yeah, in any deck that runs Sanji, Sanji
yes,
9
yes.
would run this card.
Yeah, and then Ace, the blue-yellow
The blue
Ace.
yellow ace.
Actually, this one is the one of the key cards there because
Yes, because of the effect
the kid
of the
kid of effect of Ace will put this one. The leader Ace will put this one on the life, and then the kid Ace will
kid
play
ace, play
and then you get
you
brainstorm
can
again.
brainstorm again. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay, so the next
you
card
like
that we
this one.
have, yeah. But sadly, the deck, it's
Yeah.
gonna be gone soon.
Yeah,
It's gonna
yeah,
be gone
yeah.
soon. Although, as much as I don't like the deck because it's very disgusting to play, it's sad to see.
Because you like Navy,
Yeah.
especially.
It's sad to see that one of the leaders
Yeah,
have
sadly.
already received the ban
verdict, the
hammer.
verdict.
It has received the
So
verdict.
if you're living in under a rock for like how many days, Sakazuki leader, the blue-black one, is banned. That's dinosaurs.
Because it's old school.
So okay, let's read Sengoku.
So Sengoku, it's a 1-drop, 2,000 power, and 1k guard. It's obviously blue and
Yes.
navy type. Effect is on play. Look at 5 cards from the top of your deck. Reveal up to 7 warlords.
Yes,
Nano dili
it's-
navy.
Yeah, it's different.
7 warlords of the sea type card and add it to your hand. Then place the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order. So it's not a Sakazuki deck. It's
Actually, you
a-
could play this one to search for the Moria.
Oh yeah, that's also true. Yeah.
But yeah, this card is not
this card
played
is for
never. It was
it's-
never played in
it's
Sakazuki.
never played in Sakazuki.
And it's really good in
Doflamingo.
Doflamingo especially and Boa.
And Boa. That is correct.
That's the only decks that will
I can
run this
see
one.
why they printed this card now because they just released their new starter decks.
Yeah.
So and we're also gonna have another Dofi starter deck.
Yeah, it's actually a reprint of
Yeah.
the Dofi, but there
It's
are
a reprint, but there are added cards.
there
So
will
I
be
believe
new
it's
cards
gonna-
there and few reprints actually.
Yes. So, question is, are you gonna get that for the Dofi leader? Because
Of
I
course.
heard they're gonna be
Of
foiled
course.
out and parallel versions of the
Yeah.
old ones.
Because I think Sengoku is like he's too late now.
Yeah.
But
He's
maybe
too late.
maybe when the new STs will come out, maybe he's gonna be relevant.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see.
And
Next card.
This is grandson, right? No.
Basically, no, because he adopted Rocinante.
Okay.
And then Rocinante raised law. So
Ah.
yeah, they're kind of
Okay.
related, but nah.
So Trafalgar Law is a 4-cost 4k power, 2k counter, and then it's a 7 Warlord of the Sea. The costing is actually relevant because Dofi could play it.
Oh yes, because it's a 4
Yes,
drop.
yes.
Yes.
Actually,
I
it's
see,
relevant
I see.
in Dofi. We common theme in this set is the 7 Warlords, and Dofi will always be
Will
brought up
always
here
brought up.
because he is the OG 7 Warlord
Yeah,
deck.
he's the OG 7 Warlord deck.
So his effect is, as I mentioned before, you may return this character to the owner's hand. If your opponent has 6 or more cards in their hand, your opponent places 1 card from their hand at the bottom of their deck. So
Imagine this as a finisher. So you're gonna attack with him for 5k or 6k.
Yeah.
And then your opponent defends, and then he has only one card in hand. Oops, I'm gonna bounce. Gotta bounce. And then he has to bottom his last card in hand.
No. You need the opponent.
Oh wait, he
needs
needs
six.
to have six.
Six.
Oh, shucks. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm sorry.
But actually, the effect is quite good in Boa.
Yo, okay,
Because
okay.
if he's the fifth card
Fifth
that
card.
was put into your hand,
Then you draw.
you will draw.
Yeah.
So,
This is a bad card. I mean, this is a really bad card for Whitebeard Pirates players right now. They really value their hand
because
cards.
you need to bottom one. So
Yeah. They
luckily,
barely have dead cards to their
luckily
deck.
this law will put only the opponent will decide.
Yeah, the
not
opponent
like
gets
the
to
purple
decide.
one.
Yeah,
And
that's random.
this law is, I think, the fourth law that is for cost.
Let me see.
They have the
They
film
have red. They have
purple.
purple.
They have black.
They have
They have black.
Oh yeah.
The
the
promo. Then this one.
Then this one.
so
So we might see a rainbow color Donkey at this point.
and that's a fun fact actually. And they don't have yellow. I mean,
They don't have yellow.
Law is not actually not into the affinity of yellow. I guess.
I mean, he can like shambles your hand and your deck.
Yeah.
Shambles
But
hand and life.
it's just a fun fact. Really. So this card is good because it is 2k counter
Yeah.
and it disrupts your opponent when you really need it. So good.
You just oops, I did it
Bounce
again.
na ako, man. Is this the last one?
Yeah, I think that's the last card for our rares, because we only have 6 cards for our rares list.
So next one is
Next
SRs.
one is gonna be the SR. So this is the last card for our rares list that we're gonna be showing. As mentioned earlier, we won't be reviewing all the cards. We'll be only choosing the cards that we deem.
We think and that has actually seen play
Yeah.
for the
For
the last 2 weeks since this
since
set.
the release. Yeah. So on to our SR cards. We're gonna have the
This
first one.
the SRs, we will review them all
Yeah, we're
because
reviewing
I
all.
think
There's only a few of them.
because
There's 3, 6, 9. There's 10. 10 SRs
because
for
the
this.
SRs I think will be most of them are relevant actually.
Yeah. So the first card on our list is Basil Hawkins himself. Is a
I'm sorry.
Hi, Jerson.
I'm sorry.
we have Basil Hawkins.
I'm sorry.
He is a 6 cost, 7,000 power. It does not have a counter. The type is Supernova and Hawkins Pirates.
Is this the first Hawk? I mean not the first Hawk and Pirates, but it's the only one, right?
Hawkins, no, he was already released in the
But
ST.
the Hawken Pirates archetype.
Oh, Hawkins
no
Pirates
other
archetype.
cards from that except Hawkins, right?
No, they also have some Hawkins cards, but from the base, from the ST.
Yeah, continue.
Okay. So the effect is, if your leader has the Supernova type, this character gains blocker. After your opponent declares an attack, you may rest this card to make it the target of the attack. And then once per turn, if this character would be removed from the field by your opponent's effect, you may rest one of your opponent's characters instead. So
And
this effect is a bit on par with his lore, because he's a fortune teller. He has straw hat dolls. I mean straw dolls. He has straw dolls, and then if he does take damage, the opponent receives the damage instead. So if you try to remove him with any effects, may it be KO or bottom, he gets to rest one of your characters.
Yeah,
The opponent's characters.
Opponent's characters.
And it's also a blocker.
And
But if it dies through blocker effect, then you
No.
won't activate the effect. Yeah.
But I think it's a pretty good blocker because it is 7k.
Yeah.
It's much efficient than the Luffy film because Luffy film is 7 cost. It has value.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah,
Mhm.
this card is used in Bonnie. No other decks, I think, in the meta right now.
I get that.
Yeah, it's fine. So, no other decks in the meta right now that uses Basil Hawkins. So, it's actually uh, I I can't say much because I haven't played with Bonnie decks yet, but yeah, I think so. It's the effect is really good. It gets your opponents to choose wisely their attacks. To so with the Bonnie effect, you and this card, basically you're -2 attackers. So
I'm back.
it's it's that good.
Yes, he's good. He's good and he's good.
So next one.
Oh! Love,
I'm stone. I turned into stone. So Boa Hancock is
Mhm.
6 cost, 8k power, no counter again,
Mm-hmm.
and it's blue. The typing again is relevant. 7 Warlords of the Sea, Kuja Pirates.
Kuja
I
Pirates.
think this
Because they have a searcher.
I think this would be relevant soon, but
Mhm.
maybe. So on play, up to one of your opponent characters other than Monkey D. Luffy cannot attack until the end of your turn. Your opponent's next turn. Then
Mhm.
place up to one character with a cost 1 or less to the bottom of the owner's deck. So
Mm-hmm.
it's good.
It's good.
It's I can't stress this enough.
It's
that
minus
good.
1 attacker.
Yeah. So this one is basically
Yep.
1 heal.
Yeah.
Mm. And
You're saving 1 card from your hand and 1 card from your health.
yeah. So no, I think there is no Monkey D. Luffy that is very very relevant right now,
Mhm.
except
For
for
the characters.
except
The
for
red
the one
ones.
that we will talk later.
Oh yeah, that
So,
too. That too.
The effect is really good,
Mm-hmm.
especially in the Boa leader. So you play this one, you bottom Sengoku, then you draw a
Mhm.
card because something was removed from the field.
Yes, yes.
It's that good.
He's good.
Mm.
He's good. Is he good? He's good.
Is good, real good. Whoa, this one.
Next card, we have Monkey D. Dragon, the character this time,
Yes.
not the leader. So it's an 8 cost, 9,000 power, no counters.
Mhm.
Again, revolutionary army type.
Relevant again.
Relevant card type again. Effects, it has rush. So it's an 8 cost and then it hits your face.
It's 9k.
It's
It hits
9K.
your face ASAP.
Yeah. And then on play, give up to 2 rested Dawn cards to your leader or one of your characters. So it's a repetition of his effect as a leader. Except it's only on play.
Mm-mm.
So it basically
Doubles the effect
doubles the effect.
of the leader.
And if you haven't used your leader effect yet, you can attach it to him and use his effect to attach another 2 to him. So that's plus 4. It's gonna be 13k to the face.
Yeah, but sadly, this card is not seeing a lot of play right now.
Yeah, I mean, if you could run it in your Rev Army deck, maybe 2.
They will run this for
Yeah.
sure, but
Maybe 2.
maybe 2
2
because
or 1.
it has no guard value and it's heavy because
It's
8
8
cost.
costs.
So
Yeah.
it's quite heavy, and the value is maybe not that much right now,
Mhm.
but maybe in the future.
If they
we
have a
will-
way to cheat this in,
yes, that will be good.
we're gonna need a bigger Ivankov next time. Ivankov's face just gets bigger and bigger.
Okay, this one. Another
Value
relevant
card. Value card. So much value in one card.
So Jewelry Bunny. This one is the character.
Mhm.
So 5 cost, 6k power, and 1k counter. Oh,
Mhm.
I didn't notice that.
You
it
didn't
has-
notice the 1k guard.
So on play, up to one of your opponent's rested character or dawn cards will not become active in your opponent's next refresh phase. So it basically turns your rested leader character into nothing,
Mhm.
no value at all.
I need to -1, but my
This card is one of the
Rob Lucci is
Yeah.
fat.
this card is actually really really good because one. It has
It's
a
half-
supernova type.
Basically, it's half a Dofi.
Yes, it's half Dofi.
It's half a Dofi.
And then next one is Bonnie Searcher can search for herself.
Yes.
So it searches this card,
This
or
card.
another.
Or another Bonnie
searchy.
searching. Yeah.
So it's
He's good.
it's that good.
Yeah.
Again.
And the
Uh,
fact that you can target a character or Dawn.
Dawn. Oh right.
It can target a
Yeah.
Dawn. So let's say you're playing yellow. Then-
Sucks to be a yellow
and
player
then
right now because
Play Bonnie. You can't untap that Dawn.
yeah.
And then you're supposed to be on your Big Mom 10 turn, and then
I think
Sucks
this
to be you.
one of the reasons right now that Katakuri is seeing very very less play because of
Mhm.
this card and this
Yeah.
leader.
so that's why we're seeing more NL.
NL
Yeah.
is the better yellow deck to play right now.
Mm-hmm.
So this one is the cause because this is the cause that Katakuri does not cease play right now.
Yeah, because of Big Mom 10.
This
Next card.
one, Jinbei.
Jinbei,
Yes.
Fishman. So Jinbei, it's a 4-drop, 5,000 power. It has 1k guard.
Mhm.
The typing is Fishman, 7 Warlords of the Sea, and the Sun Pirates. And we've also seen another Sun Pirates card.
Another
It's-
Jinbei.
It's Fisher Tiger,
Oh,
and he's green. So
maybe
will we be seeing a green-blue Fishman deck?
I know Sun Pirate. Yeah,
Yeah,
Fishman.
Fishman Sun Pirate deck.
Maybe.
Okay. On play up to one several. On play, play up to 1 7 Warlords of the Sea type character with a cost of 4 or less other than Jinbei from your hand. It's another Dofi effect.
Yes. yes.
It's another
Yes.
Dofi effect.
This time it's from the hand.
From the hand,
Mm.
yes. So basically, Dofi's just gonna go spread wide on the field.
Yes, yes.
Very fast, as
Very
early
fast.
as turn 2.
I will tell you another secret right now. If you play Jinbei and then
Mhm.
play the Mihawk, the 3-cost Mihawk,
Oh, okay.
because that's a warlord.
Yeah, it's a
Then you
warlord.
play another slash character.
character.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
I see.
They had that tech right now.
But what's
it's
green blue right now?
Zoro Sanji.
Zoro Sanji.
Zoro
right?
Sanji and Sanji. Green blue Sanji.
Oh, the green blue Sanji.
Mm.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay.
And then
Mm-hmm.
if my memory serves recalls it correctly, if that is you play Jinbei, you play Mihawk,
Mihawk.
and
You
then
play
you play
Brook.
Zoro. No, the Zoro.
Oh, the Zoro.
The Zoro that is 6k, 4k.
Yeah, 4 cost 6k.
Yeah. Then you will untap 2 Dawn with Sanji.
Oh, because it's
Because it's the first
yes, because
vanilla
you
effect.
film
no, it's
vanilla
the
card.
first vanilla effect, so you will untap 2 Dawn. Then, yes.
So you basically just spent 2 Dawn to
You
put
heard it
3.
here first. You heard it here first, so yeah.
I heard it here first. Okay, okay.
This card is good, but
Mhm.
maybe
Nah.
because the 7 Warlords cards are tied to blue.
yes, they're
And
tied to blue.
Blue is
It's
It's
a bit
weak right now.
Yeah, it's weak right now.
Mhm.
It's weak right now. But we might see.
yes.
we might see another blue deck on the rise soon. Viva la revolution.
So next card. Oh, this one.
Lily.
Lilith. So Lilith is a 3-cost 5k power. No counter this time. Is yellow. Is a scientist and a egghead
Mm-hmm.
type. So on play, look at top 5 cards from the top of your deck, reveal up to 1 egghead type character other than Lilith, and add it to your hand. Then place the rest on the bottom of your deck. And there's a trigger. If your leader is Vegapunk, you play this card. It's bad. It's
all in
bad.
all, it's just a searcher.
It's bad because egghead egghead archetype is kinda weak right now.
Mm-hmm.
So you might not, and the trigger effect is locked
To
on
Vegapunk.
Vegapunk. So
Yeah.
no guard,
Uh,
no guard really. So
I'd see a reason why they turned her into a 3 cost 5k though.
mm-mm.
Because she's the only searcher for Vegapunk right now.
yes,
And
You could
you basically
play.
have less life
Mm-mm.
and lesser characters most of the time on your field. So they made the searcher to be able to attack or reach their
Yeah.
enemies instead. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
right now Vegapunk's really underwhelming,
yeah,
but
it's really bad.
I don't know. Maybe next set
Maybe.
they're gonna print one of the satellites, and
Mm.
remember, each one of them are basically Vegapunk. So they can release like a Lilith leader
Maybe.
that's a Vegapunk considered as a Vegapunk. Remember those cards?
Or maybe there are cards that it's a character, but if it's in the field, maybe it's considered as a Vegapunk leader.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that will
Yeah.
happen. Maybe.
Maybe.
But right now, this card is bad.
Yeah, it's kind of bad.
But this one,
This one is good. This one is
Mm.
really good. I've seen a lot of decks, black, yellow, Luffy.
yes, black, yellow, Luffy, and
Yeah.
I think
They've been running
NL.
this. And
no. Blue, yellow, ace.
Blue,
runs this
yellow,
one.
ace. Yes, blue, yellow, ace. Because you get to do the effect of
Mm-mm.
the kid version.
Mm-mm.
So, this is Monkey D. Luffy. It's a 5 cost 6,000 power. It has 1k guard. Typing is 4 Emperors, Egghead, and Straw Hat Crew. The effect is active during your main phase. You may trash this character. If you have 2 or less life cards, KO up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 4 or less. So it's very easy.
Then
Draw a card.
Yeah. it's
So it replaces itself by drawing a card.
good. Mm-mm.
You get to KO one of their characters, and if you're playing Black Yellow Luffy, you can just use
can
the
loop.
ability. You
You
can do the loop.
Yes.
Attach to Dawn to your leader, put this guy to your life, and then play Moria, get-
get the kids.
let the kids,
play
and
it
then
again.
play the adult versions. It's just
it's nasty.
it's nasty.
And there's
Really
a
nasty.
then the KO, the trigger is KO up to one of your opponent's character 4 or less.
Yes.
It's relevant.
It's relevant because
Mm.
a lot of guys have been running 4 cost or less
Yeah,
blockers.
I think the One Piece card game is like maturing right now that
Mm-hmm.
the cards are getting cheaper to cast.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So this card is relevant
Mm-hmm.
because of that.
And as we all know, most of the cards that are spiked to your deck,
Mm-mm.
they're actually the 4 to 6 cost cards.
Mm.
That's the range.
The turn that matters
Mhm.
most of the time.
It's by that range. So
So this card is really good right now, but only specific decks use it.
yeah,
So I think it balances it out.
yeah, it balances it out. As good as this card is, you wouldn't run him in all yellow decks.
Yeah, but it's bad on the yellow
Mhm.
decks, but on the blue yellow Luffy and the blue yellow Ace,
Mm-hmm.
it's good.
Yeah, it's
Maybe
good.
on other.
maybe
yellow
next
decks.
time. Maybe
Yeah.
next time.
Porsche.
Porsche.
I like this card really. So it's 3 cost, 5k power. It's
Mhm.
purple.
You don't play Fox.
So on play, minus 1 Don. Then look at the top 5 cards of the top of your deck. Reveal up to 1 Foxy Pirate type card and add it to your hand. Then place the rest at the bottom of the deck in any order and play up to 1 purple character card with 4k power or less from your hand.
I wonder
So
who are the 4K power cards that you're gonna
the relevant ones are Chopper,
Mm-hmm.
Chopper
Which
blocker.
one? The blocker.
When it enters, it ramps 1.
Mm-hmm.
Zoro Juro,
Zoro Juro.
Bon Clay,
Mm-hmm. Because he has 0 power.
One-
and
1K,
he's-
1K
a
power.
1K power, and
And-
he's a 4 cost.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's the top 3 cards that I know right now.
Mhm.
Maybe I have slipped other cards aside from the Foxy Pirate cards.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the Foxy Pirate cards are 4k power below
yeah.
because of this one.
Because of that.
But this card has played in purple Luffy, red purple law
Red purple.
before,
Mm-hmm.
but they have reverted to the more strategic standard builds, and maybe because the card has no counter, and then it filters the top of your
of
deck.
your deck.
So instead of you top decking better cards, you bottom them.
You
So
bottom them.
maybe that is the reason they cut it.
I see.
But it has potential. If Bandai will mess up in the future and print something that this card could play, yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's a searcher and basically a free play.
Mm-mm.
It's better than Sadie. I would say.
Yeah, but I think the bad part is the searcher.
Yeah, the searcher
The
part.
bad part is the
No,
searcher.
no, the searcher part isn't bad.
Yeah, okay. In the Foxy deck.
If
But
you play Foxy.
if you don't play Foxy deck, it's kind of messes the deck.
Yeah, it
and
messes
it
with the deck.
ruins the deck. Actually.
That's true. That's true.
So
Actually, I made a mistake when I was playtesting with the guys before because I didn't use her searcher ability. I forgot to use her searcher ability.
the sad part is it's not a May ability.
Yeah,
so
it's not
you
a
need
main.
to
You
search.
need to search.
So if you're using the play one purple character card with 4k power or less, you need to search.
Yeah, you need to search.
So
Next card.
yes, this
Yes!
one. Oh, this
He's good. Sanji, 6 cost, 2k guard. It's a Straw Hat crew. If the number of Dawn cards on your field is at least 2, less than the number of your opponent's field, give this card in your hand -3 cost. So, 4 to cast.
No.
No, it's 3 to cast.
It's 3.
It's 3 to cast. It's really great.
Yeah, and it's a blocker.
And you can use it with your RP Law ability.
That's the best part.
That's
of
the
this.
neat part.
Yeah, that's the best part about this card.
Mm-hmm.
I played RP Law today.
Mhm.
I got 5th place. Yay!
Yay!
So this card is that good.
Yes.
Aside that it has 2k blocker,
Mm-hmm.
it is a 6 cost, which is relevant right now because black decks will obliterate you if you are
5
low
cost
cost.
below.
Yeah. Then it's 6k power.
Mm-hmm.
It could block the leader attacks with 5k efficiently. It's that good.
And it's a 2k guard.
Yes, it's blocker.
And you can play it with Law.
Yes, no. I think the only decks that will play this is RP Law and Reiju.
You'll never know. You'll never know. They might start running this
Then-
card in Kaido.
Yes, exactly. That was what I was thinking because like Kaido's ability on 10 Dawn is -7, right?
-7.
Yeah, then you play
And then
this
you have
at
3
3.
Dawns left.
It's really it's good.
Perfectly 10. Perfectly balanced as it should be.
Yeah. Most purple decks that eats Dawn will use this card.
Yeah.
Hi Raymond.
Hello, Raymond. Greetings from Singapore, Palula. Ayaw ka nag-Singapore, Palula, Raymond. Bad memories.
I know that one.
Gago ka, Jeng.
So okay,
Next
one.
card.
Ooh.
Oh!
Yes.
It's on the same level as Boa.
Yeah.
It's just good. Take it away, Chrissy.
So to see, I can't help but laugh on the day, but yeah, it's to see. 9 cost, 9k power. It's black. It's CP0, and on play you may trash 1 character, KO up to 1 of your opponent's characters. No questions asked.
Ano? Bakit walang number? Walang cost type.
No questions asked. It's dead.
Instant removal, baby.
Yes.
Sekuzan ka last turn. I play Stussy.
Yeah, it's bad.
Bye-bye.
It's gone now.
Bye-bye.
Another card that shuts yellow katakuri is this one.
Because it kills Big Mama.
Big Mom is removed. It's gone now.
Bye-bye, Big Mom. Bye-bye. And the fact that it's 9 cost means that some of your 4 cost cards can still like attack first. No, I mean 4k power. So you attach one attack, place to see. Okay, I'm gonna sacrifice you now. You did your job.
And
He's good.
yeah, but sadly, the black decks don't play this card much, except for Rob
Rob
Lucci.
Lucci.
Because
And
they could search this one.
I think
Moria doesn't, play
Moria doesn't
much.
play much of it.
but they do.
They do, but not much. Some of the lists don't have her.
Mm-mm.
I have seen a deck that runs this card at 4 copies. It's Smoker.
Yeah. Do you play if you'll build
Would I play
purple
her?
black Zephyr again? Would you play this card?
I think it's time to cut Sekuzan.
Yeah.
It's time to cut Sekuzan. I need to wake up from reality.
Yeah.
Sekuzan,
Yeah.
no, not
Maybe two.
not a
Maybe
value
two.
card
Maybe
anymore.
two. No.
Maybe.
Two, right? Because when Sekuzan enters, you could basically kill something.
Yeah,
9 cost.
but you have too many high cost cards in your deck
Yes.
already. If you're gonna run Stussy, might as well run a set.
Mm-mm.
If you're gonna run Gecko Moria, might as well run a set.
So,
So,
the guard value of
The guard
deck
values
is,
and the costs of the cards are
is
already
really high.
high. So if you get them early, haha, dead card.
But this card is good, but only in one deck.
Yeah.
Mm.
Next card.
Oh, this is the last one.
Oh, it's the last SR. Okay. So next cards that we're gonna review
Are
the
the
honorable mentions, and there's gonna be one card that we're supposed to review.
Yes.
Yeah, this is it. We're going to claim the One Piece.
So I'll read the effect. So
Mhm.
it is a one cost purple event,
Mm-hmm.
and the typing is really interesting though.
Yes.
It is a 4
4
emperors and a
emperors.
land of Wano. So
4 Emperors deck is going to be a
I think
thing now.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a
they
thing now.
they actually fixed this card not to be an Stutski. Hi Stutski from Cebu. So Bandai is actually clever not making this
A Big Mom
animal,
Kaido,
yeah. animal
Animal
pirates
Kingdom.
and
Big Mom
Big Mom
Pirates. Yeah.
So the effect is, if your leader has the Animal Kingdom Pirate or Big Mom Pirate, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, reveal up to one of those types, and add it to your hand, and place the rest in the bottom of your deck. So
It's basically a searcher.
yeah, it's a searcher, but the interesting part is why it has a Big Mom Pirate
Yes.
type.
When Big Mom
it-
is purely yellow.
So I think they will print a purple yellow Big Mom Pirate Animal Kingdom Pirate
Mhm.
leader.
Yeah,
So
I think so
that
too.
will
So
that's
if-
bad
if
news
it-
actually.
it's
If
bad
they print,
news.
If they print that
It's
card
bad
because
news.
it's bad news
Because
if they will
it's
do that.
gonna be too great.
Yes.
Big Mom and Kaido. There's this scene in Land of Wano. Spoilers to you.
Yeah.
Spoilers to you. Because you refuse to finish Marineford. Because you don't
I'm
want to
tired.
see
I'm
see
tired.
Ace die. There's actually a scene wherein Big Mom and Kaido, with the exact scene from the manga panel. So they basically fight with the supernovas
Mm-mm.
on top of Onigashima.
Mm-mm.
And then Big Mom and Kaido, they do a united attack.
Maybe
So
we
we
can-
might see a Big Mom and Kaido,
Kaido leader. Yeah.
in the future,
Yeah,
which
that would
also-
be interesting.
which also shows Big Mom and Animal Kingdom.
Mm.
Yeah.
And that deck will be crazy scary, I think, because
Yes.
the fact that Big Mom 10
Mhm.
will be run on purple decks that can ramp
Can
it
ramp
on I don't know what turn.
turn 3. turn
Imagine
4.
it like you could play Onigashima Island ramping, then you play another ramping card, then basically your Big Mom 10 is on turn 4 instead of turn 5. It's like, uh,
Hey, if you get the right triggers,
yeah.
and then you ramp,
I think
you can play her on turn
just
3.
just speculation, but I think they will make the purple yellow that has this type of card
effects. Yeah.
maybe 3 life.
Or I think the easier way to do it instead of 3 life, they're gonna print the Big Mom Kaido leader, and instead of giving it an animal kingdom type so that they can run Onigashima, they'll
Maybe
limit it to
just
4 emperors.
Yeah, 4 emperors and a big
Yeah.
mom. Because you can't use
Yeah,
that
because
if
you can.
have
Oh,
you can't use that, so
oh yes,
that the
you need.
typing
Oh,
is actually relevant.
the typing is still relevant. You still need to have Animal Kingdom,
Yes.
so you
It-
can
it's-
run Onigashima.
You need they need
Ah!
I don't know, Bandai, why?
Is it an oopsie?
But-
What did you do?
But right now it's
Mhm.
just an honorable mention because
Yeah.
no other decks will use it except Purple Kaido.
Yeah, Purple Kaido. Purple Kaido, the best thing.
Okay, next one, Blaze Slice.
Blaze Slice. So this is a 1-cost yellow event. Typing is Land of Wano and the Akazaya 9. Its main effect is it's a main or counter card.
Mm-mm.
Up to one of your leader or character cards gains plus 1,000 power during this turn. Then, if your opponent has 2 or less life cards, rest up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 4 or less.
Mhm. And the trigger is
The trigger is rest
the rest part.
with a cost of 4 or less.
Right now, they don't use this card because sadly Amaru was not banned.
Yeah.
And
So it's
Amaru
still
is the
good.
better card than this one.
Yes, because Amaru rests
No, still rest 4
still
cost or
rest
less.
4 costs or
But
less.
gives it 3k power.
3k power, yeah.
So-
So, but it's a 4-cost event.
Mm-mm. No, it's 2 cost.
It's a 2-cost event that gives 3k.
Mm-mm.
This is a 1-cost event that gives plus 1,000
Mm-mm.
during your main phase
Or-
or your counter phase.
Yes.
So this is possibly another -1 attacker or blocker card for yellow.
But yellow doesn't play it right now.
Mm-hmm.
The deck that I think will use it the most is Yamato, the green yellow, but
Mm-hmm.
they are not playing this card.
I see.
So that is why it is on the honorable mention because
Yeah.
it's good, but no one uses it.
No one uses it. Next,
This one.
Crikey. Crocodile.
So Crocodile is a 4-cost, 5k power, and a 2k counter.
Mm-hmm.
It's blue, 7 Warlords, and Baruch works. So on play, you may pay 1. You may pay 1 Don, and then return up to 1 character with a 2 cost or less to the owner's hand.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a 2k counter.
It's just a 2k counter added to the Doflamingo
Dolph
deck.
Flamingo deck. It replaces the ST Mihawk, the
Mhm.
the 4 cost, the blue one.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, it's the same card, but this one can remove something.
Mm-hmm. So
That's it. That's just it.
basically, what's a 1-cost 2k guard card in blue?
No, it returns two. So it returns maybe you can pay 1 to
1 or 2
return
2 costs.
the Searcher Sengoku.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, or
Sengoku.
you could return the opponent's 1 cost blocker. That one.
Mhm.
That's the only play.
Is there
it does.
no 1-cost 2k guard value
in
card in blue?
Doflamingo Flamingo right now?
Perona is
1
1k.
cost. Kaya is
Oh,
not
Kaya
is not run in
in the
Doffy
deck.
Blue
Yeah,
anymore.
It's not run in the Doffy Blue deck anymore.
So that is why it's in the honorable mention because it's just there.
It's just there. It's just,
just there.
small value. Small PP card.
I think this one is not honorable mention because it's good.
Yeah, it's good,
But-
but it's limited.
It's
It's
but-
limited to
because there is
Supernova.
still Bonnie Searcher,
Yeah, there's
which
still
is
a Bonnie
better.
Searcher.
It searches the same. It has the same effect, but can do it again if it sticks on the field. So
Mhm.
it's better.
Yeah.
Uh,
So yeah, it's
it's
a
search.
it's a good card. It's just search.
yeah,
It has a nice trigger though. It's draw 1
yeah,
card.
but no.
Nah, you'd rather search.
This
Oh!
one,
This card, it looks familiar. It looks very familiar. What? Isn't this printed in the red ST?
Yeah. It's Jabol Jambe.
Yeah, it's
The
Diabol Jambe.
ST red one.
Yeah.
Basically, it's the same. So,
Mhm.
raid effect. Select up to one of your 7 warlords of the C-type leader or character,
Mhm.
and that card gains 2k power
2K
during
power.
this turn. And then, if the selected card attacks during this turn, your
Mhm.
opponent cannot activate a blocker. So,
Would it stack though? Like for
Yes.
example, if I have like
What?
I play like 3 perfume femur, does it get like 6k?
yeah, I think so.
And
Because during this turn, so it stays
it
until the end
stays.
of the turn.
Yeah.
Because it's not, but right now, even Boa,
The
control
lead,
control type doesn't
Doesn't
run
run.
this.
Yeah.
Dofi only runs one or
One.
two of this. Even sometimes cut it. So it's good, but there's so much better cards in the deck right now. So
Yeah.
it's honorable.
True. That's true. Next card we have Tempest Kiku. So that's actually Khalifa and Kaku kicking Luffy. So Tempest Kick is a 1-cost event. The color is black. Type is CP9. Effect is draw 1 card. Then if you have 10 or more cards in your trash, give up to one of your opponent's characters -3 cost during this turn. Why does it look familiar?
Yes.
It's basically
Great Eruption.
Great Eruption.
But this one is better, but
Be-
it's harder
It's harder to perform because you need to have 10 more cards.
in
your
the-
graveyard.
Yeah.
But basically, what they're doing is they're replacing Great Eruption,
With this one.
which we mentioned earlier,
Was banned.
along with the leader. If you've been living under a rock, yes, the banned cards are Reject.
Reject the 4-cost yellow
Mm-hmm. The Sakazuki leader was
Mhm.
also banned.
and reject. I know.
The
Great
Great
Eruption.
Eruption. So this card basically
Replaces that
replaces Great Eruption
Mhm.
once the bannings are
Officially there.
put into effect. Yes. Next
okay.
card.
I thought we would skip Chopper. Yeah, I forgot.
Chopper's
So,
good.
Chopper is a 2-cost blocker. It's purple. It's animal and Faxi Pirate.
Mm-hmm.
It's a blocker. So on play, if the number of Dawn on your field is equal to or less than the number of your opponent's field, add up to 1 Dawn card from your Dawn deck and rest it. So it ramps
He's
1.
a ram. He's a ram.
But the decks that use these cards, nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing really.
What do you mean?
They tried to play it on RP Law,
Mm-hmm.
but it's underwhelming.
Mm-hmm.
Reiju can play it, but
Also under
Reiju is not quite good yet right now because
Mhm.
Sakazuki is still there. And Purple Luffy is
Purple
kinda-
Luffy doesn't minus that much.
Yeah. So
He
it
ramps
doesn't.
a lot.
And I think Kaido will not play this card because they can't search it.
Yeah.
And
So
basically
It's-
Kaido does is ramp until the end game.
one
So,
thing I would
early
say,
game
if
is
you're
not-
playing Kaido, you don't wanna run cards that says if you have lesser Dawn.
Yeah.
You want hard ramp. You
Mm-mm.
don't want conditional ramp.
Yeah.
for
So
your deck.
that is why this card is not so good.
It's just an honorable mention.
Maybe next time.
Yeah, maybe next time. Once some of the cards are... this is one of my favorite Supernova cards. Uruguay. He hasn't seen much... He hasn't
screen
seen
time.
screen time
It was
in
just-
One Piece. The only time he was shown was when Kaido jumped off of Sky Pia and when they were in Sabaudi Island.
Yeah.
Or Sabaudi Archipelago, sorry. He hasn't seen much screen time. Oda! Show me this man!
Why is he a supernova, right?
Yes.
He doesn't have much
I was
backstory.
expecting to see you in Wano when most of the supernovas have gathered.
He's not
And
there.
no. They have Scratchman Apu, they have Basil Hawkins, they have Lo, they have Kid, they have Luffy. Some parts of Bonnie were seen at the filler parts,
And he's not there.
and he's not there. Where is this man? Yes, forgot to mention, we have Zoro and we also have Killer. Where's this man? They also have X Drake. Where's this man?
So he's a 4-cost,
Mhm.
5k power, 1k counter. He's a blocker, supernova as you mentioned, and
Mhm.
end of turn set up to one of your Dawn cards as active. Uh,
Who uses one Dawn during their opponent's turn?
Yeah, Bonnie
Oh, right.
again.
Bonnie the leader.
That's why it's honorable mention because no other decks use it right now.
Mhm. Yeah.
It's quite
For now,
bad on
yeah.
other decks that is
I guess you
green.
can run it in your Dofi.
Yeah,
deck.
yeah. I was thinking in that, but what would you do with a one Dawn? Because usually
Because
with
you also untap Dawn with your
yeah,
Dofi.
yeah, because Dofi usually uses 2 Dawn events.
Mhm.
What do you do with the one? So
It's just extra.
useless.
It's extra. Wait, if you have this and you have the other blocker, what's his name?
Diamante.
Diamante, yeah,
Yeah.
Diamante. You can basically untap 2 Dawn, so easy.
But right now it's bad. It's good. This card is good, but only one
Deck.
deck
runs it.
runs
yeah.
it. So I think that's
I
the
think
last
that's
one.
the last card for our honorable
And-
mentions, and we'll be reviewing our last and final card. Yeah.
You actually.
I edited this.
Yeah.
I edited this. Holding hands, baby. Holding hands. So this is the sec card for this set,
Mm.
and we have.
We have-
You want to take Ace? I'll
Yeah.
take Sabo. Okay. So we have Sabo over here. Is an 8 cost 9k power. Type is Revolutionary Army. So we might be seeing Rev Army again as
Yeah.
black. We already have him as black red.
Black red leader.
Yeah.
So maybe.
Maybe. On play, you may trash one card from your hand, KO up to one of your opponent's costs with 5 costs or less, and up to one of your opponent's characters with 3 costs or less.
Mm.
It's basically a better Rob Lucci.
It's a bigger.
It's a bigger.
Rob
Yeah,
Lucci,
it's
yeah.
times 2 Rob Lucci.
And the cards that he targets are larger.
Yeah,
So
because it's
it's
5
better.
and 3.
Yeah.
And the only cost is discard 1.
Mm.
So if you have a dead card, bye-bye.
Yeah, but sadly you can, if you don't have cards to discard,
Yeah,
you don't
can.
have effect.
It's useless.
Yeah, that's why of the two sex,
Two
sec
Set
rares.
cards, yeah.
Sabo is the one that has
Least
value.
lesser value, yeah.
And Ace is a 10 cost 10k power, is a yellow white beard pirate.
Mhm.
And on play, add up to 1 card from the top of your deck to the top of your life cards. Then, if you have 2 or less life cards, this character gains rush during this turn
Why is it that most ace cards have rush?
because he's basically a red card supposedly.
No. It's because ace is always rushing to his death. Spoiler alert.
But yeah, out of the sec rares, Ace 10 is the most.
Yes.
Hype card.
It's value.
It's really good.
It's basically another Yamato. that
No,
you have.
it's a big mom. It's
No,
a big
because you
mom.
don't take
He
your.
doesn't burn, but
doesn't burn.
he has rush, so you'll take life anyway.
But I would say Yamato. Although the KO effect isn't there, he can do the KO by attacking.
Yeah.
So it's a big mom Yamato.
Yeah. And actually, I have I seen a deck. It's a big mom mono yellow again, and you have 8 moms.
Ah!
That is the reason you can't print a red, purple yellow animal Animal Kingdom pirate. Big Mom pirate
because
deck.
you're gonna have 8 big moms.
Yes. Yes. But
God.
yeah, by the card itself, Sec Ace is the best card in the set for me.
Sec Ace.
For me, it's Sec Ace because it's by the value of the card, you can run it in any yellow decks aside from Katakuri that has Big Mom, which is better.
That's true. So for your call
Yes.
in the whole set,
Mm.
Sec Ace is the best card.
I know, I'm sorry, I lied, but it's SR Boa. SR Boa. And this one. Yes.
Nice.
If I need to choose one, it's Sec Boa. No, that not the leader, but the Sec.
The Sec.
I know, the SR Boa.
SR Boa, SR.
For you,
For me, this is the best card of the set. This is the best card. You know, I play Jank. I love making Jank decks.
Yes, yes.
And this is, for me, is the jankiest deck. It's so far in One Piece. I don't know if they're gonna release a buggy deck. I know there are spoilers for buggy
Yeah.
already.
I think they are planning it on the Four Emperors.
Yeah, the Four
set.
Emperor set.
Yeah.
There already are spoilers. We've already seen the box cover for that set.
Mm-mm.
But
I
by
think
far,
I think it's not the box cover, but it's
Is it?
basically the theme.
the
of
theme.
it.
But I saw it as a box though, so I'm not sure if it's only the theme.
They actually spoiled it on the World's
Yeah,
finals.
the World's Finals.
So
So
We
by
know-
far,
we know
until
that
we
it is.
have that buggy
yeah, I
leader,
would also like buggy deck.
this by far is the jankiest deck of them all. To everyone watching this stream, if you can place first in any tournament
With this deck,
with this deck,
you have something. You have something for them.
I will give you a promo card that I've been saving.
Oh, okay. It's a challenge. Busoy has a challenge for you, everyone. So you guys.
This is only limited to top deck games. Sorry, sorry to everyone
Okay,
outside.
okay. But yeah. Actually, that's good. That's good. But
Is
It's
so
jam-
janky.
it's jam-
so
it's jam.
janky. But he's good.
actually,
Marvin!
it's better.
Your scholars. Diba? Gusto mo ng promos?
Gusto nyo ba?
Gusto niyo ng
Paging
promos?
manager Marvin.
Paging manager Marvin. Foxy deck.
Yes,
Team
yes.
all throughout. Ay, nako.
yeah.
Grabe na. Yeah? So,
But aside from that, do you have any honorable mention cards
oh,
that
like
you really like?
I
on
really
the set?
like from the set. It's got to be this card. As someone who plays black, this is really good. So, because as you know, for black cards, ever since they were printed, it's always a 2-for-1.
Mhm.
This card follows that rule,
Mm-mm.
so there's lesser chance of it getting banned.
Yeah, okay. But that aside, the effect
It's great.
good.
It's great, and the art
is
is
good.
great. Pure white.
Yeah, aside from that, it's that is the parallel one, but the
Yeah.
regular one.
The regular
is
one, yeah, it's still good. He's good.
Mm.
And that's it for our stream for tonight.
Thank you for
Thank you very much for
tuning in.
watching. Everyone who dropped by, thank you very much. And we'll see you next time. Peace out.